Hi, friends. This is my first ever YouTube live, but I wanted to hop on here to be able to answer any questions that you have about manifestation. I had people send in questions, so I'm going to start to dive into those in just a moment as people start to hop on. But as you start to hop on, feel free to drop any questions that you have down below in the chat. Any questions on manifestation, law of attraction, the subconscious mind, money manifestation, spirituality, so on and so forth, are all things that you can ask questions on. You can leave them in the chat box and I will answer them for you as we go along. But like I said, I had some people send in some questions. So I'm going to be answering those. And as I answer those, feel free to drop anything in the chat box and I will get to your questions as they roll in. So the first question that I had somebody ask was, what is the number one misconception that I see people experience surrounding money manifestation? So there's a ton of different misconceptions around money manifestation, but one of the biggest ones that I see is this belief that you must work hard to manifest money into your life. This belief that you must work hard to manifest money into your life is not inherently true. Although the world has fed us this belief of hustle culture and needing to work harder, dedicate more time, more energy, more effort into making more money into your life, that's not inherently true. Because when we get to the core of manifestation itself, it's just using your thoughts and your subconscious mind to create your reality. So ultimately, what that means is that if you believe that making money is hard, making money is going to be hard. So shifting out of the belief that making money is hard and into the belief of making money is easy. Making money is effortless. Making money is something that happens naturally and money flows with ease into your life. That's where you step out of this old paradigm of money being something hard and into a new supportive paradigm for yourself of making money can be effortless. It can be easy. One of the things that I've been doing recently is playing this game with the universe of like, okay, universe, show me the fun ways that money can manifest into my life today. I want money to manifest into my life every single time I eat a sweet green salad. So then as I go out and I get a sweet green salad, seeing different notifications of money rolling into my bank account, or setting myself up with, again, playing this game with the universe of like, okay, universe, show me how money can unexpectedly manifest into my life today. And then seeing money on the sidewalk or receiving a Venmo from a friend or receiving an unexpected sale or something like that. So ultimately, one of the biggest misconceptions surrounding money manifestation is that it is hard. And when you can heal your relationship with money and remove the different mental, emotional, and energetic blockages that have been holding you back from being in alignment with the energy of abundance and naturally receiving whatever it is that you desire in your life, then that's where you become more of a clear channel for money to manifest. And that's one of the number one things that I support people with. So if this is something that you're like, yeah, I need to learn how to eliminate this belief of making money is hard and step into this energy of money follows inspiration. Money is effortless. Money is something that naturally flows into my life. Then you can join the membership group that I have. It's only $27 a month. It's called the Mindset Manifestation Inner Circle, and you can find the link to it down below in the description. But inside of there right now, I am hosting and creating a course called Wealthy as Fuck. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that on a live stream. I don't know if I'm supposed to swear, but inside of there, you are given my step-by-step process of how to manifest money into your life, as well as eliminate different limiting beliefs that you may have. So this is an awesome place to start. This is an awesome resource for anybody who's new to the world of manifestation or not new to the world of manifestation, but feels as though they need some sort of support to continue to expand and move beyond where you're at right now to create more and more wealth in your life. So that's the number one misconception that I see around money manifestation. Like I said, there are so many more misconceptions out there, but that's the top one that I have right now. So that's the first question. Second question I got was, what's the best way to clear your head? So there's two different suggestions that I have for this. First one is EFT tapping. So for anybody who is watching this or watches the replay, EFT tapping stands for emotional freedom technique. And essentially, EFT tapping is kind of like acupuncture for your energy centers, but without the needles. So within EFT, you're using your fingertips and tapping on different meridian points inside of your body to help you realign your energy centers. And neuroscience shows that this is a really effective way to regulate the nervous system as well as rewire the structure of the subconscious mind. So, regular EFT tapping is something that I highly suggest for anybody who is wanting to clear their head and move further away from some sort of mental stressor or emotional stressor that is creating dis-ease inside of the body. But in addition to EFT tapping, another very powerful thing. So, when your head is not clear, oftentimes sitting down and meditating can feel really hard. So these two things are in addition to meditation. If sitting down and meditating helps you clear your head, helps you get back to a centered place, incredible. Go with meditation. If not, the other thing that you can do is actually get up and move your body. Move your body in some sort of way. Because when you're getting up and moving your body, you're helping regulate the nervous system, because essentially our nervous systems are our safety response inside of our body. So your nervous system is constantly responding to your environment and sending signals to the brain of whether you are safe or not. So if your brain is spinning, there's so much going on inside of it, you're filled with anxiety or stress. The fact is that you have a dysregulated nervous system. And oftentimes, sitting down and meditating doesn't help with that, because your nervous system, taking it back to when we were cavemen, essentially your nervous system was in place to help you respond to external dangers that could potentially kill you. It was a life or death situation, depending on how you were going to respond to these different external triggers. And although that's hardly ever the case for us today, our brains haven't evolved that much. So when you are trying to sit down and meditate to like calm yourself and bring your head back into a state of peace, what can actually be happening inside of the body is, if you are a caveman still and there was a saber-toothed tiger that was about 10 feet away from you, and you're like, okay, I want to calm down, I'm going to sit down and meditate. Your nervous system would be like, what the hell are you doing? And why are you doing that? Absolutely not. Run as fast as you can. Get away from this potential danger. So again, instead of sitting down and trying to meditate to clear your head, what you can actually do is get up and move your body. Shake your body out. You literally can just like physically shake, put on your favorite song, dance, go outside, go for a run, or a walk. Start doing some sort of movement, because that helps send the signal to your nervous system that you're actually moving further away from whatever the perceived danger is, which then helps you get back into a more regulated nervous system state, where then meditating or doing something like EFT tapping can be even more effective, because you've brought your nervous system down from that super activated state. So when it comes to clearing your head, those are my suggestions: is recognizing, okay, first, if meditating does typically work for me, can I sit down and meditate? If not, perhaps trying some EFT tapping. There are so many incredible different EFT tapping videos here on YouTube. One of the most incredible resources here on YouTube for EFT tapping is a guy named Brad Yates. He's like the king of EFT tapping. Basically, anything that you can think of that you need support with in terms of something to tap on, he probably has a video for. So checking out his page, he's one of my primary resources that I use for EFT tapping as well. And then if EFT tapping and meditation isn't working, move your body. Oftentimes, there's some sort of, like I've been saying, stress signal that your body is experiencing based off of something that you're thinking about. And if you can get out of the head and into the body, even just for a short period of time, you start to move stagnant energy through the body, which can help you then purge and release and bring you back into a more regulated state, which then changes your thought patterns. So that is my suggestion on the best way to clear your head. Next question I got after that is, do you think people make manifesting harder than it actually is? Do they overcomplicate it and overthink it? Absolutely. 100%. So the reality of manifestation, like I said earlier, it's just using your thoughts and your subconscious mind to create your reality. So that's something that we are all doing every single day, whether you are aware of it or not. And there's this really interesting narrative online these days where manifestation has been perceived as this thing that you can only do if you're writing it down in your journal, or if you're saying a certain amount of affirmations, or if you're doing these different methods to help you manifest what it is that you want into your life. Those things are valuable tools if it helps you believe in your manifestation, but ultimately at the end of the day, those are not the things that are manifesting what you want into your life. You're innately manifesting. So every single thing that you see, every single thing that you are experiencing in your life right now is a manifestation of your past thought patterns, beliefs, actions, behaviors, and emotions. And this is what I like to call anything that you're unaware of in the world of you manifesting your reality. That is unconscious manifestation. So you've most likely unconsciously manifested the majority of your life. And the difference between unconscious manifestation and you getting what you want is switching from this unconscious state with it to an intentional state with it. So when I talk about manifestation, you will always hear me say intentional manifestation, because there's a big difference between that unconscious, not really knowing that you're doing it, but then still experiencing your thoughts, your beliefs, your behaviors, so on and so forth in your physical reality, and intentionally choosing those thoughts, those behaviors, those actions, and those emotions that create the reality that you want for yourself. So for all of you, because I haven't really shared much on YouTube, if you don't know anything about me, my story, back in 2019, I hit my rock bottom where I was $70,000 in debt, working 60 plus hours a week in a dead end job, making minimum wage, living paycheck to paycheck, so completely sad, lost, broke, hopeless, didn't know how life was going to continue to move forward. And I just started to pray. I was like, I don't know what's out there. I don't know if it's God. I don't know if it's the universe. I don't know if it's source. I don't know if it's spirit. I don't know what it is. But please, whatever is out there, help guide me towards changing my life. And on the summer solstice of 2019, I had like my rock bottom moment where I woke up on the floor of my apartment, not remembering how I got there or what I really did the night before. I had this massive surge of energy rush through my body. I got up, walked over to the bathroom mirror, looked myself dead in the eyes, and was like, Kat, you have to change your life. You have to change your life, and you have the power to change your life. So why haven't you yet? Later that day, I was introduced to the concept of intentional manifestation, and it felt like the universe was answering my prayers with it. I didn't know what I was supposed to do with this information, but I knew that it was something that I needed to put all of my focus and all of my attention into if I was going to change my life. So I made the commitment to myself on June 21st of 2019 that I was going to live my life by the law of attraction and see what happened. And within such a short amount of time, my life started to change so drastically, so quickly, because I was learning about all of the different concepts surrounding intentional manifestation and implementing them into my life. And through that, I started to share on my Instagram primarily about my experience and how quickly my life was changing as a byproduct of it. And within the span of 6 months, I went from being at absolute rock bottom to feeling so hopeful and so reconnected and experiencing so much abundance and blessings in my life. And then another 6 months later, I had started my coaching business, had already helped dozens of women, and was significantly changing my life in that way. And now, a little over 4 years later, I went from rock bottom to now complete dream life. I went from rock bottom, living in a city that I hate, working a job that I hated, $70,000 worth of debt, feeling so sad, lost, and broke, to now living my dream life in New York City, living in my dream apartment, being able to run my dream business, helping people all around the world. I've helped over 400 women specifically within my coaching programs, but hundreds of thousands of people through my podcast. And I've manifested complete time freedom, location freedom, financial freedom, have completely shifted every single aspect of my life. And the reason that I say this is because prior to understanding the power of intentional manifestation, I was allowing my unconscious thoughts, behaviors, patterns, habits run the show and create the reality that I was living at that time, that rock bottom. Whereas now I've taken this very intentional approach to understanding myself, my thought patterns, my beliefs, my behaviors, my emotions, my actions. And by intentionally choosing what I've wanted to align with, I've completely changed my life. I've completely changed everything in my external reality as well as my internal reality, because that's what this whole manifestation thing is about in the first place, is you changing your internal reality first so that the external reality can mirror what is on the inside. That's the universal law of correspondence. There's 12 universal laws, one of them being the universal law of attraction, which we all hear about in the world of manifestation. Another one of those being the universal law of correspondence, which is that your external reality is a reflection of your internal world. So when you can align your internal world with what it is that you are wanting, the abundance, the confidence, the safety, the love, the security, all of those things that you desire and you may be looking for in the external world, filling up on those things, giving those things to yourself first, then that's what you're going to experience in your external reality, because it's just a mirror to what's going on the inside. So all of that to say, manifestation is just as innate to you as breathing. So do not think you do not have the power to manifest the things that you desire into your life. It's just a matter of recognizing what your unconscious conditioning is or subconscious conditioning is, so that you can start to release the things that are not serving and supporting you and start to align yourself intentionally with the thought patterns, the beliefs, the behaviors, the actions, the emotions that do serve and support you, so that you can start to create this reality instead. And if you need support with that, that is exactly what I help people do. Like I said earlier, you can join the Mindset and Manifestation Inner Circle, which is listed down below in the description. This is where you will be able to not only get that support from me in that kind of way of understanding what your subconscious conditioning is and releasing it, but also connect with a community of other people who are on the same journey of growth and manifesting their best lives and creating everything that they want to have, be, and do in this lifetime. One of the things that I found along the past 4 years of being on this intentional manifestation journey is that it's hard to do it when you're trying to do it alone. And I've hardly done any of this journey alone, because I believe that even us all gathering together and manifesting together collectively raises the vibration of the communities that you're in and helps you manifest more of the things that you want. So it's a win-win. You get support and you also manifest the things that you want into your life as a byproduct of it. But those were all of the questions that I had sent in, and that is all that I have for you on this live. But I'm going to make it a more consistent thing to show up and answer all of your questions and support you. So if you have any questions that come up, please leave them in the comments so that I can answer them for you on the next live. And if you're wanting that support, like I said, join the Mindset and Manifestation Inner Circle. It's only $27 a month. There's no commitment. You can cancel at any time. So if that is something that you're looking for, the link to it is down below in the description. And I will see you on the next live stream.